guys, MattyTingles here. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so glad to be here, and I'm so happy that you are as well. So as you can tell from the title, I have a very, very special video for you today, and I hope that it is relaxing and entertaining and just overall, I hope you like it. So, if you do, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Just do something. It helps me out, regardless. As you can probably tell from this, and obviously the title and probably the artwork, this video is going to be featuring things from The Office, the television show. This is just kind of an ode because it's definitely one of my favorite shows of all time. Definitely one of my most watched shows. I've probably watched it 50 times through. It's one of those where I can turn it on in the background when I'm doing things, and I've seen it so many times. I know what's happening. I'm sure a lot of you understand that with The Office. It's just kind of became that thing. And I know that there's a British version, which I've watched a little bit, and that's the original, of course, but this will be focusing on the US one that I've seen and that I'm a fan of. So anyway, before I get into this video, I actually have something really cool for you, and I actually have a couple of friends who wanted to kind of do the intro and just be really kind, awesome people. So I'm going to let them talk for a second, and then I will be back with you, and we will go over some of the Office items and see what kind of relaxing sounds we can make and all of that good stuff. So without further ado, a couple people want to talk to you for a second, and I'll be right back.
Da 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 da. Hey, Matty, it's me, Kate Flannery, Meredith from The Office. I'm wishing you so much luck on your video production. I hope it's a huge success. That's what she said. And as Meredith would say, talk classy, act nasty, and don't fall in love with me, kid. Here's a Dundee. Hopefully you'll be accepting an award for your video project. Take care, Matty, and thanks again for watching The Office. I will drink to you. Ba 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 na 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 na.
Hey, Matty, it's Brian Baumgartner here. Now, I understand that you are working on a very, very big, that's what she said, video project right now. And I am sure that all of your hard work and dedication is going to pay off. I wish you luck. Is there a role in it for me? Is there something I could do in it? I'm not begging at all, but I'm always looking for new and exciting opportunities with hardworking and dedicated people, which it sounds like you are. I hope it goes well. Good luck. Let me know how it turns out, and I want to wish you all the best. It's huge. That's what she said. Nice.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. Big thank you to Kate Flannery and Brian Baumgartner, who played Meredith and Kevin on The Office. Two amazing people and two amazing characters and actors and just everything. So I thought that would kind of make this video special. Thank you so much for doing that, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And yeah, so let's get into the first The Office item. A lot of these are gonna be they won't really make sense if you haven't seen the show, and that's okay. If you haven't seen the show, totally okay. So I made this for the people who have, but also the reason that I'm using them is because I think that they'll make relaxing sounds. So even if you haven't seen the show, and that's okay, I hope that it's still relaxing for you. But just out of context, some of these might seem kind of weird. I'll give you a great example. The first thing that I made for this turned out really bad, and I don't think it'll make noise, but I'm gonna show you anyway because it's kind of funny, and also one of the most classic bits from the show. Okay, so this is if you don't know what this is a stapler in Jello. And as you can probably see, it fell when I tried to pour it out of the bowl that I made it in. But that is in fact a stapler in Jello. I just don't think this is gonna make noise. Yeah, no, okay. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this because I think it's in maybe the first episode actually. It's became kind of a funny bit that they did, and it is when Jim, I'm gonna put it down, it's like surprisingly heavy. It is when Jim puts Dwight's stapler in Jello, and it's really, really funny and became a funny classic bit from the show, so I thought I would make that. I didn't really think ahead. Like, it doesn't make any noise or anything. I just thought, like, I could go get 2 things of yellow, I think it's lemon Jello, and put a stapler in it. So it turned out okay. It was perfect. And then I put the bowl above it and flipped, and it, like a quarter of it hung off the side and broke. So anyway, I don't know what I was gonna do with it, but it's just a funny bit. So I hope you enjoyed it, kind of, I guess. Okay, so the first real item that I'm gonna try to make sounds with is and that says world's best boss. And this is a mug that Michael Scott had on his desk and used all the time throughout the show. And it's actually for the majority of the show's run. It's how the intro, when the theme music played, he reached for it at the end. So and it actually it was a really funny bit when he said he was talking about how he got this, and he built it up for us to think like all his employees got it for him, and then he's like, got it at Spencer's Gifts. Classic Michael, like just building things up and then it's never as cool or as good as you think it's gonna be. But I thought that I could get good sounds because it came in this box. And I love box sounds, or I guess cardboard sounds. And then I can take it out and do glass or like porcelain, whatever coffee cups are made of. Ceramic. What did I say? Porcelain. Also, it almost fell out. That would have sucked. I'm gonna try to make some sounds with it now and not talk, because I know I've rambled a lot. awesome. I didn't know it had that. I just thought it was the white World's Best Boss mug. But it actually has the Dunder Mifflin logo on the back. It's the same as this. That's awesome. Okay, that's way cooler. Okay, let's get some ceramic noises. I'm scared to drop it. A lot of people ask me what my favorite episode is, and I have a few, but I like to exclude a couple because it's like almost cheating to name a couple of them, like the Niagara Falls stuff. I'm trying not to do spoilers, but also like it's been out for a long time. But the Niagara Falls Part 1 and 2 is like the classic, amazing. So I'm gonna disclude that. It's kind of weird. One of my favorite that is sticking out is the Willy Wonka episode, where Michael comes up with a really good idea to put golden tickets in boxes of paper to give lucky clients like 10% off their next order. And in classic Michael Scott fashion, he puts them all in different boxes next to each other that all went to I think it's Blue Cross, who uses a lot of paper, of course. And so he gets a call. They said that they were really happy about it because they got all 5 of them, I believe. And so they're gonna get half off their next order, which is like one of their biggest clients. And then he tries to hide the fact that it was his idea, and then they end up being really happy that it happened, and then it's so funny. I don't know why that one always sticks out. There's one where Michael burns his foot in a George Foreman grill as well. That's a classic. And then I'm going to talk about another of my favorites in the next, maybe not the next. Yeah, we'll do that next, in the next item. Okay, so I'm going to I thought it would be cool. I just thought of this. Just to read and whisper some facts about Dunder Mifflin. And it's funny because, so I looked it up, and there's actually, like, on Fandom, there's an office section, and it's the history of Dunder Mifflin paper. So sit back, relax. You don't even have to watch this part. But if whispering ear to ear is a trigger for you, this is for you. Okay. So it is a paper company, and the parent company is Sabre, which is a hilarious episode where they think it's pronounced Sabre. The headquarters is in New York, and it was founded in 1949. The CEO was David Wallace, and then for a while it was Robert California, which that whole arc was amazing. And then also Alan Brand, and then also at one point Joe Bennett. And then besides Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute also managed the branch. And then in Utica, Karen Filippelli managed that one, which she's so awesome. because like, what is her name? Hold on, I have it right. Rashida Jones. She's in The Office and Parks and Rec. Like, it's an amazing resume. So it is a fictional paper company based in Scranton, Pennsylvania. The company was founded by Robert Dunder and Robert Mifflin in 1949. In 2010, the company went bankrupt and was bought by Sabre. I almost said Sabre. By Sabre. In 2012, Sabre was dissolved and the company became Dunder Mifflin once again. And then as of the finale, the CEO of Dunder Mifflin is once again David Wallace. Let's see here. That's pretty much it. This is so funny. It goes into like their competitors, which is Staples, which Dwight goes and works at for a minute. That's hilarious. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so anyway, that is the world's best boss mug. With the Dunder Mifflin logo on the other side that I'm really happy about. I just realized maybe my favorite, it's so hard to pick a favorite, but when Michael Scott tries to start his own paper company is definitely one of my favorite bits and story arcs. So funny. Okay, next item is, this is kind of a deep one. Like, you really need to be a fan, a knowledgeable fan, to understand this one. But I saw it online and I thought it was really funny. And this is a candle that says Serenity by Jan. And so it says it's a scented candle. And it says, smells like frustration, irritation, and anger just poof, going away. And the backstory of this is pretty simple, but without spoiling, I mean, I've already kind of spoiled things, but Michael starts dating a woman named Jan, who is terrible. Probably the worst person that he dates in the whole show. And she actually worked at Dunder Mifflin as well, pretty like at corporate. And eventually, when they're dating, Michael moves in with her, and kind of one of the consensus favorite episodes by most people is the dinner party episode, and which is amazing. And it's let me think who's there. It's Michael and Jan, Jim, Pam, Andy, Angela, and then Dwight and that old lady who used to be his babysitter show up. Anyway, it's one of the funniest episodes of the entire series for sure. And then at the end, you find out that really what it was for is to invite people to invest in this candle company that Jan started called Serenity by Jan, and that she was spending Michael's money making candles that weren't selling at all. So anyway, I saw this and thought it was really, that's like a deep cut, funny also I like lid sounds. So it was like a win-win for me. And hopefully you. Oh, it actually smells good. Wow. Yeah, Jan is the worst. And she is after her like main arc. She's definitely a reoccurring character throughout the rest of the series for sure. She shows up quite a few times. Even in the last season. I thought it would be cool to light it as well. So I have matches. And I was just going to light it. Hopefully it makes a good sound. And it pretty much made no sound. I don't know if you can... Oh no, you can hear that, I hope. I'm trying not to set my mic on fire. Okay. Anyway, wow, yeah, it smells good. Wow. I think it's really funny that someone made this. Like it's such a, I don't know how else to describe it. Like it's not an obvious choice of memorabilia to make. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's why I got it. It's not an obvious choice. Oh, that's kind of a cool sound. It almost sounds like bubbles. So anyway, that is a Serenity by Jan scented candle. I hope that was relaxing for you. All right, I have one more thing, and it's definitely my favorite thing out of all of this to show you and make some sounds with. So I hope you're relaxed. I hope you're enjoying it, and let's get to that. Let's get to the last thing. Okay, so the final item that I have to show you is definitely the coolest one, I think, and is a recurring item on the show throughout the series, and also has made for some of the best jokes and episodes of The Office, in my opinion, and that is, I'm very happy to have this, a Dundee. The Dundee Award episodes, to me, are some of the funniest. I think most shows, when they're a great cast, are at their absolute best when it's all of them together, or the majority of them all together. I remember watching a behind-the-scenes thing about Friends, and they called them a bottle episode when they're all together, because it's like they're all in one place, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the Dundies were always, I want to say the first one's held at a Chili's, right? And it's always a disaster. Here, before I do anything with this, so the Dundee, I'm just reading off, is an award bestowed annually by Dunder Mifflin Scranton Regional Manager Michael Scott. In order to maintain morale, everyone gets a Dundee. And the Dundee episode, the first one, is the first episode of the second season, which was also written by Mindy Kaling. I'll try to make sounds over here, and I was just going to list off the award winners, because they're really funny, of the first Dundee. And I apologize if these are very crude, but it's the show's humor. So Phyllis wins the busiest beaver award, but on the trophy, on the Dundee, it's misspelled on the show as the bushiest beaver, which is funny. Ryan wins hottest in the office, that's such a funny bit about how, like, I think Michael always had kind of a weird crush on Ryan. He always, like, looked up to this kid. Angela won the tight ass award, which can be taken two different ways, and I think she refuses to even accept it. Kelly wins the spicy curry award, which is like, because she's Indian, it's super, this show is not for people who are easily offended. It's a humor comedy show. Anyway, Kevin wins the Don't Go In There After Me award. Stanley wins the Fine Work award. Meredith wins the Grace Under Fire award. Jim Albert wins the Jim Albert award. And my favorite, Pam, wins the Whitest Sneaker award for her all-white kids. And she gets very, very drunk that episode and gets banned from Chili's. Very funny. Anyway, so this is a Dundee. It would be funny in the comments, if you made it this far, in the comments, comment what you think my Dundee would be. I'm sure you guys are very clever, so comment below. Let me know what you think my Dundee that I would receive from Michael Scott would be. is just a guy, like a business guy, carrying a briefcase. I don't even remember where I got this from. I think on Amazon. I want to say on season 3, if you bought the DVD set, it came with a Dundee, which I think is really cool. There's another Dundee episode later in the show with Will Ferrell, and it is so funny. What is his name? D'Angelo Vickers, I think his name is. Anyway, there's multiple Dundee Awards, and that episode is so sad towards the end because it's Michael's last Dundee Awards, and also one of his last episodes as Michael Scott, and like they get kicked out of the place that they were having the Dundies at, and then so Michael's like really bummed because it's his last one, and they all go to the office, back to the office, and finish it, and they all stand up and sing Seasons of Love from Rent, which is an amazing song, but they like change the words to talk about like stats about like how many birthdays he spent here, just because he's retiring, but it's like, it's funny, but it's a really emotional scene, and I personally love when comedy shows forget that they're a comedy and they bring real emotion and real issues, and not that that's like a crazy serious issue, but when, I think with The Office, you get attached to these characters and you start to feel like they're your friends, or you hate someone, and and Michael is the most likable but also easiest to hate person there is. Like he says and does some of the worst things possible, but his intention is always from his heart, which is always good. So anyway, it's a very sad episode, and I think it's called Michael's Last Dundies. I could be wrong though, but it's like 1 or 2 episodes, I think, before his Steve Carell's last episode on The Office. Realize this is definitely a lot of tapping, so I'm sorry if you're not into tapping and whispering. I think I've wanted to do this video for a long time because it's something that I love and I'm passionate about, and clearly have things from it, but if you don't like The Office or tapping or whispering, I apologize. And I hope that you still enjoyed it, and could still be entertained or relaxed from it. I know I say this all the time, but I actually kind of have a plan now. I have a lot of amazing videos coming up soon, and the channel is growing very quickly, which I am very appreciative of. And yeah, it's going really well right now. So all of you are a part of that, and I'm sorry if this is like, I just kind of feel like having a quick heart to heart with you guys. This channel has brought me through some of the hardest definitely the hardest times of my entire life that I'm currently going through. And you guys continuing to support me and the channel and comment nice things and like it and subscribing every day, all of that stuff. I'll never be able to put into words what all of that means and how much it means to me. And maybe someday I'll go into more detail about the things that are going on, but just know that I love all of you guys, and this channel, it means everything to me. And I have a lot of amazing videos coming out soon. There's gonna be some classics, like a shoe collection kind of thing. There's gonna be more role plays, and then there's gonna be some outside the box things that I've thought of that I think are gonna be cool. So I always want to, deliver for you guys, and I always want to continue to put content out for all of you. And I hope that they're relaxing and entertaining, and I just hope that you like them. And even if you don't and you're here, it still helps. So anyway, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much to Brian Baumgartner and Kate Flannery again, two amazing actors who played amazing roles on the show, and I'm just happy that they would be a part of this. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you're all well. If you want to follow on social media, that kind of stuff, that also helps me out. I'm on Twitter and Instagram, which are both at MattyTingles. I try to respond to as many fans as possible. So if you want to follow on those, I'm pretty active on them. And I'll be on Twitch soon. I know. I've said that forever, but I'll make an announcement about that soon. What else? Things will be on. I'll have audio on Spotify very soon. Blah blah blah. Anyway, a lot of great stuff coming soon. A couple really big announcements. Things are going really good, and it's because of you. Seriously, because of all of you. So sorry for the ramble. It just has been in my head today that I just need to reiterate how grateful I am for this channel and for all of you. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed. If you haven't watched The Office, I highly recommend it. It is on Netflix. I would even give you my login to watch it. I'm kidding. But seriously, if you don't have Netflix, get someone's login and watch it. Of course, it's not for everybody, but it is so good, and you would probably understand a lot more of these things that you might not know. So anyway, I'm rambling again. I will see you guys later. Good night.